You have probably listened to music today, but did you know there are actually 10 completely different types of AI music generators? Each one built for a completely different purpose. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which one is right for you. Let's get into it. AI music composition tools. AI music composition tools generate complete original musical pieces from scratch, creating melodies, harmonies, chord progressions, and arrangements without any human musician playing or recording anything. Suno and Udio have emerged as the most capable consumer AI music composition platforms, allowing anyone to type a description of the music they want and receive a complete, fully produced song within seconds. These tools have been trained on vast libraries of existing music, learning the patterns, structures, and conventions of different genres, from classical orchestral composition to hip-hop production, and applying that learned knowledge to generate new, original pieces. Professional composers use AI composition tools to rapidly explore musical ideas, generating dozens of variations on a theme in the time it would take to manually develop a single arrangement. The technology has made music creation accessible to people with no musical training or instrument skills. A filmmaker can now create a custom score for their project. A game developer can create adaptive background music, and a content creator can produce original soundtracks without hiring composers. AI lyrics generators. AI lyrics generators create song words, verses, choruses, and bridges from topic descriptions, emotional themes, or stylistic references provided by the user. ChatGPT and dedicated lyrics writing tools like Lyric Studio can create complete song lyrics in virtually any style, from country ballads to rap verses and pop hooks, maintaining consistent rhyme schemes, meter, and thematic coherence throughout. Songwriters use AI lyrics generators to overcome creative blocks, generating dozens of potential lyric directions for a song concept in minutes, and then selecting, modifying, and combining the most promising elements into their final work. Non-native English speakers who want to write songs in English use AI lyrics generators to create grammatically natural and culturally appropriate lyrics that would be difficult to produce without deep language fluency. The relationship between AI-generated lyrics and songwriting craft raises philosophical questions about authorship and creative process. Most professional songwriters who use these tools describe them as starting point generators rather than finished product creators. AI music mastering tools. AI music mastering tools automatically apply the final processing stage of music production, equalization, compression, limiting, and loudness optimization that prepares a recording for commercial release and ensures it sounds polished and competitive on streaming platforms. LANDR was one of the first platforms to offer automated AI mastering, providing musicians and producers with professional quality masters within minutes at a fraction of the cost of hiring a human mastering engineer. Mastering has traditionally been the domain of highly specialized engineers working in acoustically treated studios with expensive equipment. AI mastering democratizes this final production step, making professional quality sound accessible to independent artists releasing music without major label budgets. The AI analyzes the audio content of a track and makes intelligent processing decisions based on the genre, instrumentation, and target platform, applying different treatment to a delicate acoustic recording than to a dense electronic music track. Streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music apply their own loudness normalization to all content, and AI mastering tools understand these platform specifications and optimize masters to translate well across different listening environments and playback systems. AI sound effects generators. AI sound effects generators create custom audio effects, footsteps, weather sounds, mechanical noises, creature vocalizations, ambient environments from text descriptions, providing sound designers with an alternative to traditional sample libraries. 11 Labs Sound Effects and Adobe's Project SoundLift represent emerging tools that can generate convincing sound effects from simple descriptions: heavy rain on a tin roof, a spaceship engine powering down, or a crowd cheering at a stadium. Game developers use AI sound effects generators to create unique audio assets for games without licensing existing sound libraries, generating custom sounds that precisely match the specific audio character they need for their game world. Film and video post-production teams use AI sound generation to create placeholder effects during editing that can be refined or replaced later, maintaining production momentum without waiting for sound department deliveries. The ability to generate infinite variations of any sound effect, footstep surfaces, varying wind intensities, unique creature sounds, gives sound designers creative flexibility that finite sample libraries cannot provide. AI music separation tools. AI music separation tools isolate individual components of a mixed recording, separating vocals from instrumentals, extracting individual instrument tracks, removing specific elements from finished music without access to the original multi-track recording files. Lala.ai and Moises have developed AI separation systems that can extract clean vocal tracks and instrumental versions from any commercial recording, a process that was previously impossible without the original multi-track recording files. Musicians use AI separation to create karaoke versions of songs, practice playing along with isolated instrument tracks, or study the individual components of complex arrangements. Remix artists and DJs use AI separation to access vocal stems for remixing existing songs and creating new versions without requiring official a cappella releases from rights holders, a practice that exists in a legally complex space regarding copyright. Music educators use AI separation to help students listen to and analyze individual instrument parts within complex orchestral and band recordings, isolating specific sections to demonstrate musical concepts more clearly. AI melody generators. AI melody generators create original melodic lines from musical parameters, key, tempo, mood, genre, and style references, providing musicians with starting points for songs, hooks, and musical themes. Tools like Melodyne and dedicated AI melody platforms analyze musical theory principles and stylistic conventions to generate melodies that feel natural, memorable, and appropriate for the specified musical context. Pop songwriters use AI melody generators to rapidly audition hundreds of potential hook melodies for a song concept, identifying the most promising directions to develop before investing time in full arrangement and production. Jingle writers and composers working on tight deadlines use AI melody tools to generate multiple options quickly, selecting and refining the most suitable melodic ideas for client presentations. The generated melodies serve as starting frameworks that human musicians then develop, adjusting notes, adding rhythmic variations, and incorporating personal musical sensibility, rather than as finished creative statements. AI music continuation tools. AI music continuation tools extend existing musical pieces, taking a fragment of music and generating a plausible continuation that maintains the style, key, tempo, and emotional character of the original. Google's Magenta project developed some of the earliest AI music continuation research, demonstrating that neural networks could learn the stylistic patterns of composers like Bach and generate new music in their style. Film composers use continuation tools to extend musical cues to match edited sequence lengths, generating additional bars of music that seamlessly continue an existing theme when a scene runs longer than the original score anticipated. Streaming music platforms have explored AI continuation for generating infinite personalized music streams that adapt to listener preferences, creating music that never repeats while always maintaining
maintaining the characteristics the listener has shown they enjoy. Meditation and focus music applications use AI continuation to generate extended ambient soundscapes of indefinite length, maintaining consistent sonic character without the repetition that occurs when finite recordings loop.
AI voice-to-instrument tools. AI voice-to-instrument tools convert human humming, singing, or whistling into realistic instrumental performances, translating vocal melody input into piano, guitar, strings, or any other instrument sound. A musician can hum a melody idea into their phone and receive back a professionally rendered piano or guitar performance of that melody, capturing musical ideas quickly without needing to play an instrument. The technology bridges the gap between musical imagination and technical execution, allowing people who can hear music clearly in their minds but lack the instrumental technique to perform it to translate their musical vision into sound. Composers use voice-to-instrument tools to rapidly sketch orchestral arrangements, humming the intended violin line, then the cello countermelody, then the brass punctuation, assembling a complete orchestral sketch from vocal input. Music production educators use these tools to help students who struggle with keyboard skills to still compose and arrange music by working with their natural singing voice as the primary input method. AI adaptive music tools generate music that responds and changes in real time based on contextual inputs, adjusting tempo, intensity, instrumentation, and mood in response to game events, exercise intensity, emotional states, or other dynamic data. Video game adaptive music systems powered by AI can seamlessly transition a calm exploration theme into an intense combat score as gameplay conditions change, maintaining musical continuity without jarring cuts between predetermined music cues. Fitness applications use AI adaptive music to match music tempo and energy to workout intensity, speeding up and energizing the soundtrack as exercise becomes more demanding and calming it during recovery periods. Mental wellness applications use AI adaptive music that responds to biometric data from wearable devices, adjusting the musical environment to help users achieve desired states of focus, calm, or energized alertness based on their current physiological readings. The potential of AI adaptive music extends beyond entertainment and wellness into therapeutic contexts. Music therapy research is exploring how dynamically responsive AI music could support emotional regulation, pain management, and cognitive rehabilitation. AI music style transfer tools. AI music style transfer tools transform existing music from one genre or style into another, converting a classical piano piece into a jazz arrangement, transforming a rock song into an orchestral version, or applying the production characteristics of one artist's sound to a different piece of music. The technology analyzes the stylistic characteristics of the target style, its harmonic language, rhythmic patterns, instrumentation, production techniques, and textural qualities, and applies these characteristics to the source material while preserving its melodic and structural identity. Musicians use style transfer tools to explore how their compositions would sound in different genres, helping them discover unexpected stylistic directions and develop their musical range by hearing their work through different aesthetic lenses. Music educators use style transfer tools to demonstrate to students how the same melodic material can be expressed in completely different musical traditions, illustrating the relationship between melody, harmony, rhythm, and style. The legal and ethical implications of AI style transfer are complex. Reproducing the distinctive stylistic characteristics of specific living artists raises questions about artistic identity and intellectual property that the music industry and legal system are still working to resolve. That covers 10 types of AI music generators we have for you today. If this video helped you understand something new, make sure you subscribe to ByteSimple right now, because next week we are breaking down 10 kinds of AI robots, and trust me, you do not want to miss that one. Drop a comment below and tell us which AI music tool have you tried or heard about. See you in the next one.